There's a question that came in from a Quora post, how much it costs to advertise on Google. That is a question that we get all the time. And the answer is that you could pay way less than other advertisers in your industry, which means that you can get more leads per dollar if you understand a few things about optimizing your quality score. And in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to teach you how to do. Hey everybody, I'm Richard Cruz. I am the founder of WSI Priority Media. The purpose of this video and every video that I do is to help your business to thrive. Google is a pay-per-click platform, and many people think that everybody pays the same price. That is so not the case. Google created a simple but creative formula that calculates your CPC, or your cost per click, and it is not the same as one guy pays as the next guy. It's called quality score. So how is quality score calculated? The quality score, as I bring it up on my screen here, it's calculated on a scale of 1 to 10, and it's made up of what's called expected click-through rate. Google has a bunch of different parameters that are involved in its machine learning, and based on criteria that it scans, it comes up with a formula which is their expected click-through rate, what they feel is what's going to be happening. And so it involves your obviously expected click-through rate, your ad relevance, and your landing page experience. Google wants to protect its platform, and it's going to reward advertisers who do a good job and represent it well, and at the same time penalizing those who do not. Your expected click-through rate, it's how likely somebody is to click your ad when they see it. Your ad relevance is your headlines, your descriptions, your ad groups. They really need to be tight. They need to be related to the keyword that they're searching for. So planning your headlines, planning your descriptions, being relevant to the keyword, so important. So on a scale of 1 to 10, the benchmark right here is a 5. That's the number that I want you to shoot for and to maintain as a minimum. If your score is higher than that, you're going to see that your cost per click is actually going to go down. It's a really nice feeling to get those discounts. At a 6, for example, you get a 16% discount. And at a 10, you get a 50% discount. But then again, on the other hand, a poor quality score can really cost you. Just 1 point below, at 4, for example, you've got a 25% increase. And at a 1, it's pretty bad. Up to a 400% increase in the price you pay per click versus the guy right next to you in your industry going after the same customer. So let's say, for example, that your budget is $10,000 per month and your competitor is also $10,000 a month for the same audience, same keywords, trying to compete for each other for those clicks, right? Now, if your average keyword price, say, is $12 and you have a 10 and your competitor, he is down here on the scale and he is a 1, that means that you'll probably get 1,666 clicks and your competitor will only get 208 clicks. That's how drastic it is, and that's for the same exact $10,000 spent. 1,600 or 200. It's not rocket science, but even an 8-year-old, they can probably tell you that 1,600 potential new customers is a heck of a lot better than 208 customers. Your landing page experience, such an important aspect. Having everything tied in together, from your keywords, being relevant to your ads, to being relevant to your landing page experience. All of this needs to be cohesive and the same amount of information, right? You want somebody that is coming here with this intent to be able to see and find those products easily. That's what Google is all about at their heartbeat. It's helping people to be able to find the content and information that is that they're looking for. So that landing page, it is one of the places that I see a lot of mistakes that cost Google advertisers so much money and really poor quality scores. And so here's some things to keep in mind. Make sure that your offer is unique. let me bring up this slide right here. Keeping that uniqueness and then the clear purpose, your call to action. It's got to be so simple, so clear. And you also need to make sure that your landing page speed is really up to par. So important for that as well too. You will get penalized if your landing page speed is not, where it should be. One of the things I recommend is if you're going to run Google Ads, to have your page optimized for speed, I want you to have it load in at least 3 seconds. 1 second is even better. Go to a tool called PageSpeed Insights by Google, and it's a free tool. You go to developers.google.com, and that will take you to this page here. It's called PageSpeed Insights. Make your web pages faster on all devices and enter your URL address. When you do, it will go in and crawl your website, and it will give you the score as far as how well you did as far as loading speeds. And you have to do not ever start Google Ads without making sure that you have tested your site, not just for the things that I've told you, right? All of the optimization, some of the things, that we talked, about here. One of the things as well too is your mobile friendliness. So important. Your easy navigation, your transparency and privacy. I'll get back to those in just a little bit. But I just took at random. I took a company here. I went in and I typed in roofing company near me. And I just did this before the recording of the video. And I found a company at random, roofworksinc.com. Never heard of them before. And what I did is I took their URL and I ran it through PageSpeed Insights. And this is the score that I got, a 22%. Now, this is real similar to, school grades, right? 90 to 100, that's an A. 50 to 89, that's somewhere between like a B, C, C minus. You're getting into D's and F's as you get down here. And you're at 49, you're in the red, and they're at 22. So it's a really poor score. Not one I think that anybody would want to have, and it's something that's going to affect your profitability because right away you're dinged. And if you don't have everything else perfect, if you get a second ding, third ding, I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong direction, right? You're going to wind up in a position where you're paying more than you need to be paying. People have a short attention span, and you don't want to lose them, and you don't want to be penalized in your quality scores by Google either. One of the next items is your terms and your conditions, your privacy policy. So important to make sure that you have on there as well too. If you do not have one, you can usually go find a template online if you do a little bit of searching, and they're just a few bucks. I'm not an attorney, and this isn't legal advice. I'm just telling you what we've seen, and they usually work pretty darn good. Mobile friendly is the next biggie on your list. You'd be shocked if I told you how many times that I see a landing page that's built for desktop, they forget to check mobile, and mobile's just a complete mess. Mobile first. When you're running a campaign, look, we're seeing over 80%, sometimes over 90% of the clicks that are coming in on mobile. So it should be all mobile optimized, where it condenses for easy reading, your hamburger menu, all the images, all the fonts, a good, easy, simple navigation, a good, easy, user-friendly experience. And that is my long answer to the short question about how much Google Ads cost. It's not like going to the market to buy a loaf of bread where everybody pays the same price. I love getting a bargain. And if you do too, then do a little bit of preparation, watch your quality scores, get the highest return on your investment. Good luck with your Google Ads advertising. And if you have any questions, you are welcome to reach out to me anytime at wsiprioritymedia.net. And if you like this video, leave me a comment below. Like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be alerted of future training videos. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Goodbye for now.